Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Cooling down his phone because I want to film the sunset behind me. Orchestrating walk because they're having a wonderful day on this 29 July 2025. Today I come to you with a great news. Sorry, I got bitten by a mosquito this morning, or yesterday morning because we just woke up. So yeah, it's quite itchy, irritating. Also, it's my breakfast. So you might have heard me just say, we just woke up. And this is the exact video of tonight. Now, video tonight's a bit of a crazy one. You guys are used to it by now, right? So I did a video this morning, or yesterday morning, because again, or Tuesday, I made a video Tuesday morning. Today, okay. Today, why did we just woke up? Today, I had a government appointment. I usually go to sleep at around 5 o'clock in the morning. That way, this phone can film nature corn and not have to worry about anything else. So that's actually pretty cool. And then, when it's done filming, I'm like, okay, well, guess what? I'm already sleeping, so I just have to take it up, close the phone, which is one button, and continue sleeping. So it's just like pressing the sneeze button, or the snooze button. Sneeze is achoo. This morning we made a video. Okay, so like I said, I'm so sorry. So sorry, this is the first video of the day. Today I had an appointment with the governmental work at 12, which means I had to wait until 12 to sleep. Luckily for me, I managed to sleep a little bit between 6 o'clock and 9:30. My appointment was at 10 o'clock. So I didn't have to sleep that much. This morning, which is Tuesday morning, which is yesterday, what we did, made a video about how much fun it was to simply be out and about on the sunrise. See, you know what's insane? I'm so sorry, guys. You know what's insane? This is ADHD. Do you know what's insane? I woke up at 7:35. I look out the window, and when I look out the window, the weather was kind of really nice. It was a sunset. Now we had darkness, and while we have a second sunset, so yeah, so what that means? Well, it means that we had a sunset from the beginning, and it was just clouded. So there you go. Second sunset. You guys want to see? Look how nice this is. So, this morning I made a video, and this video was about like, hey, we were watching the sunset, making videos, which I gotta say, really miss. I really miss this. You know, it's nice making videos at sunset, but and I thought about this before, but I'm gonna make it really quickly because the video before was today, or less than 24 hours ago. We talked about how much I like doing for sunrise, and it was a bragging rights, right? Why is it a bragging right? Why is filming the sunrise more important than filming the sunset, right? Well, that's super freaking easy. That is super freaking easy. This is such a cool video to make as a first video. You know what I gotta start doing? I gotta start choosing the first video that I do. Let's start with the first video. Get the juice flowing, really get you motivated. Fucking love yogurt. I hate yogurt in here. So the sunrise in itself, I feel like it's a bragging right. Once again, sunset, everybody's up. It's not really bragging right. Sunrise, nobody is up. It is a bragging right. It is to me, and the waking up to film at sunrise is a bit harder than filming something else. So I got a bit more pride. I got a bit more joy, a bit more pride, right? That being said, I made the same video this morning, but in a different way. I'm a bit worried, but then it feels great. And this is the essence of the video. fuck getting early, fuck getting up early, fuck getting up late. The essence of the video is we used to do this. So what I used to do was this exact thing. Oh, I got a text. Ooh. Ladies. Ladies. Okay. What you want? What you want? Huh? What you want? I got my one. Do 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 do. Such a good song. Once I was 7 years old, my told me, yo, better make some friends or you'll be lonely. So, what I used to do, right, is I used to, this is bad, bro, this is bad. I used to wake up at around 5 o'clock to do some videos, and I used to go to bed at like 10, which was the shit. Why? I'm more of a night owl on paper. More of a night owl. See, you know, I'm a weird guy. Everything I do is weird. So there's something called a night owl and a early bird. So the night owl is gonna prefer being up at night and working during the night. Oh shit! I died. I spawned. I died. I spawned. I died. So I'm the kind of bird that does both. I think that this is a symptom of my FOMO, fear of missing out. Again, peach and mango, baby. That's how we do it. So there is a fear of missing out. So what I used to do is I used to wake up at 5, make videos when the sun was setting, and then make video when the sun was rising. Because during the day, yes, you have a beautiful weather, but it's kind of boring. However, it comes at a price. The price is what? Well, the price is actually quite simple. For example, if ooh la la, getting a lot of rewards, baby. Whoo, baby, got a lot of rewards. It comes at a price. It comes at a price of if the weather during the day is nice, it's nice. The night, because of our vision, because of the lack of light, you know when you see it at your corner. So, it's not as good. Also, I don't feel comfortable doing some night stroll with the bike, because we saw the bike. Now, it's complex. Why am I not comfortable? Simply put, I used to do, and this is a personal opinion. I used to do night strolls with a skateboard. So what is the difference? Well, the skateboard is actually better because the skateboard is the wheels are made specifically for you not to have a flat. With the scooter, we had a flat. The bike, I don't want to have a flat, because then I wouldn't be able to use it. Kind of cornered with only one, which is more than enough. Only one mode of transportation. Like, you better take care of that shit, bro. You don't want any flats. Phone is still too warm to film the sunset, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. We're used to it by now. We're used to it. So you see, I wouldn't be able to do night stroll. So the whole purpose of being up at night serves no purpose. However, in the summer it's actually colder at night, so I kind of prefer that. And in the winter, it's also because when we talk about the waking up at the sunrise and not waking up at the sunset and waiting till the sunrise, we're talking about the winter. That's what I was doing it in the winter. Even though the weather outside is beautiful because of the snow and shit like that, you don't really get to take advantage of it. So you don't really get to see it. It's you know what I mean? It's complex. It's complex. So why are we making this video? Because so far we haven't really talked about anything. Hey, how come am I missing a? I was missing a chopstick. I made a video this morning how much I miss filming during the sunrise. Because, you know, it was a proof, for me it was a establishing that we work hard, right? And besides, if I'm being completely honest, and only if I'm being completely honest, some of my best nature corn, which again is something that we're doing, happened during the. My apologies. This is. Why did we re-download TikTok? In my funeral pyre. No way. Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry is paredão. Ooh. What was I saying? Yeah, some of my best nature corn, which is one of my favorite things to do, are during the morning. See, this is so nuts because technically speaking, it's the same. So you guys, what is your guys' favorite? You guys' favorite is when I went to the doc, right? I went to the doc, not the doctor, the doc, D-O-C-K, like a dick with a hoe. A dick in a hoe, a whore. So yeah, so you like that, you guys like that. Now, the reason why you like that is because there's a sunrise, right? Now, I'm extremely lucky because this is at the east, and the sun wakes up at the east, right? So I'm extremely lucky. Do the same thing at night, nobody gives a shit, you know? Which sucks. So why am I worried? Well, because last year, you know how this ended? This ended as a burnout. This ended as a depression. So am I afraid of going through the same pattern? See, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing every single time and expecting for different results, right? Well, us doing this is just insane. What if I was putting myself through so much that I had almost a yearly burnout? And at the same time, I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do, but such a clarity, so many concepts, so many ideas, so many videos were made during that burnout. A more vulnerable, a more in tune with his emotion ink, you know. So this is the nuts thing, okay, and this is gonna be very, very cool to talk about. Again, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is gonna be a ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. Okay, so now my phone is completely. Those eyes like funeral pyre, when Dick said. Such a good song from Sleep Token. Then I was gonna say A Bad Omen, No, I know my shit, bro. See, am I saying that I'm gonna put myself back through this? No, absolutely not. But I like that. The crazy concept is, which I was doing because I forgot. You look at the first YouTuber. You look at the first, and it was normal people with normal feelings, not scripted, not anything like that. Well, some of it's scripted, you know. Oopsies. Industry secrets. Ryan secrets also. Yeah, scripted shit. The whole purpose of it was normal people talking about normal things and just socializing, right? And that was the first blueprint. People didn't know how YouTube works, so they made it work the way they could. Now you can literally take a recipe for success on YouTube. You can literally take a recipe for success in social media. All I have to do is follow this person, and I'll do it. All I have to do is have this type of thumbnail. All I have to do is respect this amount of time. All I have to do is go with a certain clickbaity title. All I have to do is make sure that I follow the trend. Do this, you'll be good. You'll be good. You'll have amazing results, right? And then when you look at the celebrities, YouTuber, in a weird way, we're exposing life, right? So you're showing, okay, well, this is it. This is the birth of my baby, right? My baby first death. So you're exposing life. And then most people that are fans are gonna do something like arcs. So this is the employed art. This is depression arc, you know. So yes, last year on the winter was an arc. Now the full year. What is the arc that we saw? Ink trying to find a job, right? Ink is trying to find a job, or Ink is going to get help from the government to find a class, right? Now this is cool, but at the same time, it doesn't serve the main purpose. Do I need to have arc in my life to make it interesting? No. But you're hyper-aware of the situation, right? You're hyper-aware of the situation. If you're walking down the street and it's raining, and you know it's raining and you didn't bring your umbrella, like, fuck, dude, you know? And when you see that it's raining, say, oh, I might bring my umbrella, you never know. This is being cautious, this is being prepared, this is being aware of your surrounding. if the simple fact of a lore of an arc is making sure that you're aware of your surrounding, then this is the exact thing that we're talking about. Low key, high key, dude. The mean is actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice, you know. So I'm afraid because we're following the same pattern that we followed when we had our. You know what? I'm gonna say something that's very outrageous. Emotional accident. So accident to me is when you get injured. Our brain got injured. Our emotion got injured. Our mental state got injured more than brain. Brain is possibly more the physical aspect of. Is the physical shells of your consciousness and thinking, you know. So yeah, so we got into an accident. And I'm doing the same thing. It's like this guy who's been on a bicycle, on a motorcycle for two times and got two accidents. Like, bro, maybe I shouldn't do that, or maybe I should do it. You know, maybe I'm getting better. I don't know. So if we follow the same pattern, it would be insane to get another results. However, what if that pattern that we're following is actually a good pattern? Then what we're doing is actually worthwhile. You know? I don't freaking know. I do not freaking know. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love y'all so freaking much. Have a nice day. Take it easy. Peace.